This is DG Vision Network.
Thanks for staying with us. Up next is our guest of the week, Muhammed Abubakar, the Managing Director of Galaxy Backbone. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gabi.
What does the organization Galaxy Backbone stand for?
Galaxy Backbone Limited is a shared service provider of the government. ICT, that is technology provider for the government, established in 2006. It operates an IP-based network, okay, and mainly supposed to be providing ICT services to the public sector, including also developing transversal applications, okay, for the private sector. When we say transversal applications, we are talking about those applications that maybe more than one MDA can use, okay, in their daily activities. If you so wish, you can bring about issues like IPs, CTAs, GIPMIs. You know, they are being used all over by every MDAs. So this is the transversal applications. And so this is mainly the mandate of the Galaxy Backbone Limited, is to operate this IP-based network and cut cost for the government. Before the establishment of the Galaxy Backbone Limited, you will remember that each and every MDA, as far as ICT is concerned, they are operating in silos. So now if you have a shared platform and all these MDAs have keyed into that shared platform, definitely you don't need to now repeat on some other things that are already there. You share them. So through that means you can be able to save government a lot of cost.
Now, Galaxy Backbone is supposed to be an enabler and as a competition to the private sector. But why does the private sector see Galaxy Backbone as a competitor?
Yeah, I think it was because of maybe the projection then. How the private sector actually seeing the Galaxy Backbone. The projection then. They see that they see Galaxy as more or less a kind of a monopolistic kind of an organization going into monopoly of the ICT as far as public sector is concerned. And so more or less. So they are more or less like a prepared government, whatever. But the truth of the matter is, it is not so. So if in the before maybe there was that kind of projection, and then the private sector has seen it that way, I have to say that now we have a reverse kind of reverse kind of an operation, a reverse kind of sense now as it is. Galaxy Backbone is just going to be like the normal organizations or sister organizations we know elsewhere. For example, the G42 in United Arab Emirates is there. It's not a competitor to the private sector, but rather it is supposed to be an enabler. The infrastructure that government of UAE has put in, the private sector can feed on it. Okay, it's the same thing. Whatever Galaxy has here is available also for the private sector. Okay, so that they can be able to cut on their own CapEx. It will reduce the cost of ICT. It will also make it possible for us to reach out to underserved and unserved areas, which normal private sector may not be, lucrative for the normal private sector to go into. So we are just partners and collaborators to the private sector as it is. It's very important that I mention something like this.
Now let's look at the positioning of Galaxy Backbone as an enabler in the context of providing cyber security, because as the digital Nigerian grows, we are going to see lots of infractions and security issues.
Yeah, so in fact, I mentioned the fact that one of the reasons why Galaxy Backbone Limited was formed was also to secure the government data. We are talking about now the cybersecurity, specifically. And in fact, if I can digress a bit, when I came on board, we developed also a 5-year strategic plan. And this strategic plan has 6 pillars. You have the government policies. The second one is cybersecurity. That is data sovereignty. That is the second pillar. So we take it as the core kind of thing that we are supposed to do to provide a kind of security for the government data. In fact, 60% of our funds are being spent on security of the government data. And not only that, I think our call also to some of our private sector organizations started to somehow yield some dividends in this area. For example, we have a very strong partnership with Data6. Data6 is a cybersecurity outfit in Lagos. We also have another one, I think, with another organizations. And we are also open to getting more because securing government data is very fundamental. And as you said, as you grow ICT, the challenges and threats also will continue to grow. So that is it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
This is DG Vision Network.